What's up, you guys? I'm so excited about this week's episode of Aligned and Ambitious TV. So in case you missed it, a couple weeks ago over on my Instagram, we announced our pregnancy. We are expecting little baby Slango in October of this year, and we could not be more excited, more grateful, more blessed. We're feeling all of the love, and we're really excited for this next season of life together. Now, I've been really excited to announce this and share this with you all because I have so many clients who are also preparing for that next season of life, and whether that involves motherhood or building a home or becoming a nomad and focusing on traveling, there are things that you can do to get your business ready for this. Last year, we knew this upcoming year was going to be the year that we wanted to start to build our family. And so in 2020, I started to look at the business completely different, and I started to build the foundation for me to really step away. One of my non-negotiables that's always been true for me is that I knew when I became a mom for the first time, I wanted to be so present in that season of life. I wanted to be able to step away, not worry about when I have to go back to work. I didn't want to be on a set maternity leave, and I really wanted to be present in that season of life. So I wanted to share the 3 things that I really focused on last year to get me ready for this season of life this year. As much as I was planning for the season of life when the baby actually comes in the fall, I was not super prepared for just the pregnancy symptoms. And so luckily, the things that I did last year also helped me create space. So when I'm feeling nauseous and when I'm feeling tired, which, you know, in the first trimester has honestly been all of the time, I have built so much space in my business that I'm able to go through my pregnancy comfortably with enough space, enough grace, enough time, and my business is still self-sustaining. Okay, so the first thing I focused on last year was building my team. I knew that I had to get my business to a place where it did not need me on 24/7, and I didn't need to be doing all of the little tasks to help the business function. I wanted to build my team to a place where my sole responsibility was for creation. Showing up, filming videos, recording course content, creating any other core content, and serving my clients. I wanted those to be my only responsibilities. So the admin work, the payment failures, the back-end system, the client management, the email marketing, the Facebook ads, everyone had a responsibility to make the business really work like a well-oiled machine without me in it. And I am so happy and grateful that my business is finally at that place. And so I just kind of want to give you a peek behind the scenes at what my team structure looks like. Keep in mind, this is going to look so different for everyone depending on where you are in your business and what your needs are and where you want to focus your time and energy. But I will share with you mine just so you can start to get the wheels turning. So the first team member I want to highlight is my right hand, my executive assistant. She is incredible, and she manages 80% of the business. She handles all of the client care, all of the communication, all of the tech, all of the back-end work, all of the systems, all of the failed payments, all of the everything. If there is something that needs to be managed to keep the business running, it essentially falls on her lap. Creating the calendars, managing my email, managing my calendar. She does it all. Now, I knew that I had to find that right-hand player and someone who is really passionate about being so involved in the business and really committed to my team and to my mission. And I was so excited when I found her. It was, I think, April or May of last year, so she's been on the team for almost a year now. We just signed another year-long contract, and I plan to keep her as long as she will be here. So I think it's really important to have someone to lean on, that core right hand wing woman where you know she is just as invested in what you're doing as you are. Now, I also work with Profitable Podcast Productions, and I'm so thankful for them. They manage everything content. So these YouTube videos that you guys see, my podcast on Aligned and Ambitious Radio, all of that content is all them. They take all of that content, they also repurpose it, they turn it into reels, they turn it into Instagram posts, they turn it into Facebook group posts. So all of the repurposed content and intentional content strategy is up to them. So again, my responsibility is to show up and record when I'm feeling good on days like this, and they do the rest. It has been a complete game changer. I also have my CFO. She handles all things finances. She's able to tell me how much we're making, how close we are to our goals, what our profit margins are, what we're supposed to be saving for taxes. So anything tax, legal, finance, she handles, so I don't have to think about that. Now, we also have other contractors coming in and out depending on if we're running ads, if we need sales pages built, if we need copy, but these are the core team members on Team Aligned and Ambitious. Now, the second thing that we really focused on building last year was back-end systems. Now, when I first onboarded my executive assistant, we were building out a lot of systems together, and I realized that because we didn't have a clear approach on how things function and how tasks get done and the step-by-step in the workflow, I was still a huge bottleneck. And what I learned was the more that I had to go back and forth and answer questions, one, the more frustrated I got because I felt like I could have just been doing it myself. But two, I was frustrated because I realized I wasn't setting my team up for success either. And so we spent a lot of time building out very clear client onboarding processes, very clear client offboarding process. When a client needs to update their credit card or someone missed a payment, what happens? What are the steps? Who does what? When we are repurposing content, what is that flow? What are the days that we post? What are the emojis that we use when we're engaging on Instagram? Everything was clearly built out on the back end, so no matter who's coming in the team, it's very easy to jump in, the business functions, and again, I personally don't have to be there for every step of the way. And the third thing that we focused on was our offer suite. We built more passive income funnels, we built more passive income offers, we created more streams of revenue. And that includes affiliate promotion, affiliate marketing for different softwares and brands that I use and that I represent, different ways that we could take our current offers, package them a little bit different, create more self-study versions from the product suite that I already had in place. And again, the intention was to just remove me from the business just a little bit more. Now I have my profitable partnership. I'm still really hands-on there. I decided to take a year off the CEO mastermind just to give me some space to, learn how to navigate this next season of life. It's going to be new and different and exciting. And so I had to look at my core coaching programs and say, what do I have time for? And what do I need to just pause for now? And then how are we going to replace that income through different offers, through different courses, through different funnels? And so I didn't want to compromise or sacrifice any income. In fact, I wanted to scale it more and more and more, but it just had to look a little bit different than what I'm used to. Because I'm a coach at heart. I love coaching. I love my masterminds. I love working with my clients. I love being in Voxer. But I knew that when the season came here and when this baby comes, I'm not going to want to be on Zoom calls. I'm not going to want to be in Voxer. I am going to want that space to breathe and just to be present. So between building a team to really support me, getting really clear on what our systems are to, operate the entire business, and what we sell, how we sell it, and where we sell it has all given me the space and the room and the income and the comfort to enjoy this pregnancy, and when the baby gets here, to enjoy the little baby too. So if you know in the next 6 months to a year plus, you are going to be going through a life season change, those are the 3 things I would definitely recommend looking at in your business, starting to restructure and starting now to set yourself up for success when that season gets here. I'm so excited that the news is finally out. I'm really excited to be sharing this kind of content with you because, you know, for me, the business has always been about supporting the lifestyle. So now that I'm entering this new season of life and getting to talk about how my business can support that, I'm just feeling really fulfilled and really excited. So I hope you guys love this episode, and I will see you next week. Bye.